Before we dive into this AI tool comparison that will provide clear insights, make sure to subscribe to the channel as we upload new tool comparison podcasts every day.
All right, so today we're diving into AI video creation.
Ooh, yeah.
We're going to be looking at DID and Descript.
Two of the big players.
Two powerful tools for sure.
Absolutely.
But which one is right for you?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
That's what we're here to figure out.
And that's what makes this so interesting.
Yeah.
They both use AI, but they come at it from such different angles.
Exactly. So to kind of put it simply,
Right.
these tools can help you turn a still image into a video,
Yeah.
create realistic avatars, and even make video editing a whole lot easier.
It's crazy how much easier it's getting to make really high-quality videos.
I know.
I mean, a few years ago, you would have needed a whole team and a bunch of expensive equipment to do this stuff.
Oh, absolutely. So let's start with DID.
Okay.
It's all about automating that process.
Right.
So it's really great for beginners or anyone who needs to make videos quickly.
That's where DID really shines.
Yes.
You give it your images, text, or other media, and it turns them into videos. And their AI is so good at animating faces and making the lip movements look really natural.
I was reading about how DID integrates with platforms like Canva.
Oh, yeah.
So you could design something in Canva and then bring it to life as a video in DID.
That's a game changer, especially for small businesses.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine a bakery owner creating like professional looking video ads right from their Canva designs.
Right.
No need for fancy software or hiring a video editor.
Yeah, that's a great point. It definitely makes creating videos much more accessible.
It does. And they even have a free trial and a light tier that's really affordable.
Oh, that's nice.
That affordability really opens up a lot of possibilities
Yeah.
for people and businesses that may not have had the budget for traditional video production in the past. But there are a few things to keep in mind with DID.
Okay.
Some of the more advanced features are only available on the higher tier plans.
Right.
And their customer support is mainly through email.
Okay, so it's great for quick automated video creation. But if you need more support or you're looking for more professional editing features, you might want to consider Descript.
Right. Descript is more of a full-fledged video editing suite.
Oh, okay.
It has all sorts of features, including text-based editing,
Wow.
multi-track timelines, noise removal.
Okay.
And you can even export videos in 4K resolution.
Now, for someone who might not be super familiar with video editing, what exactly is a multi-track timeline?
Good question. A multi-track timeline lets you layer different video and audio tracks on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
It's essential for creating more complex edits and adding things like music sound effects or voiceovers.
Right.
Think of it like layers in Photoshop.
Okay.
But for video.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So with Descript,
Yeah.
you could have your main video on one track, your music on another, and maybe some sound effects on another, all synced up perfectly.
Gotcha. And imagine trying to explain multi-track editing a few years ago.
I know, right?
People would have thought you were talking about some crazy sci-fi tech.
Absolutely. And now it's becoming something anyone can use.
It's incredible how accessible this technology is becoming.
It is.
I also read that Descript has really good collaboration features,
Yes.
making it perfect for teams working together on projects.
It's like Google Docs for video editing.
Nice.
Multiple people can work on the same project at the same time, which can really speed up the process.
So we've seen how powerful Descript can be, but how does it stack up against DID?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, they each have their own strengths.
Right.
It really depends on what you need.
Okay.
If ease of use is your top priority and you're looking for quick and simple videos, DID might be the way to go.
Okay.
But if you need more control, more editing features, and you're working with a team, Descript could be a better fit.
And when it comes to features,
Right.
DID excels at automation, while Descript has a wider range of editing tools.
Absolutely.
They both offer flexible pricing, but DID's light tier is a really budget-friendly option for getting started.
Yeah, and Descript also has a free trial and a range of plans, depending on your needs and budget.
Okay, so let's say I need to make a quick marketing video for my online store.
Okay.
Would DID be a good option for that?
Absolutely. DID's ability to quickly turn images and text into engaging videos would be perfect for something like that.
And what if I'm working with a team to edit a longer, more complex video,
Okay.
like a tutorial or a documentary?
Then Descript would likely be the better choice because of its advanced editing features and collaborative tools.
Okay.
You could even repurpose the video content into different formats with Descript, like creating shorter clips for social media or turning the audio into a podcast episode.
That's really interesting. It sounds like both tools have their place depending on what you're trying to achieve.
They do.
But I'm curious, besides DID and Descript, are there other AI video tools out there
Oh, for sure.
that are worth exploring?
There are definitely other players in this space.
Okay.
CapCut, for example, is gaining popularity because it's designed for mobile devices.
Oh, cool.
It's perfect for people who want to create and edit videos on their phones or tablets.
Yeah.
So if you're always on the go and need to make quick videos, CapCut might be worth checking out.
That makes sense. It seems like there's a tool for just about every need and skill level these days.
Exactly. The technology is constantly evolving and new tools are emerging all the time.
Yeah.
So it's a really exciting time to be exploring AI video creation.
It is. All right, so before we move on, let's quickly recap what we've learned about DID and Descript.
Sure, let's summarize the key points. DID is a great option for beginners and for anyone who needs to quickly create videos from images or text.
Right.
It's very user-friendly and has a budget-friendly lit tier.
Yeah.
However, it does have some limitations when it comes to advanced features and customer support.
Okay.
Descript, on the other hand, is a more comprehensive video editing tool
Right.
with a wider range of features and robust collaboration capabilities. It's a good choice for teams and for creating more complex videos.
Okay.
Both tools offer flexible pricing options
Yeah.
and are worth considering depending on your needs and budget.
Right.
And we also touched on CapCut as an alternative option for mobile video creation.
That was a really helpful overview. I think we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
Are you ready to move on to some of the bigger picture questions about AI video creation and its impact?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's important to consider not just the tools themselves,
Yeah.
but also the wider implications of this technology.
I completely agree. Let's dive into that in the next part of our deep dive.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's do it.
See you there.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
It's remarkable how these tools are changing the way we think about video creation.
Yeah.
It's not just about making videos easier to produce, it's about the new creative possibilities they unlock.
I totally agree.
Right.
It's fascinating to think about how this could change things like education.
Imagine students being able to create immersive historical reenactments or interacting with virtual scientists to learn about complex topics.
That's a great example.
Yeah.
It could revolutionize the way we learn and engage with educational content.
Totally. And think about the potential for AI video creation in marketing and advertising.
It's a huge area.
It's already changing so rapidly.
It is.
It seems like every ad I see online is trying to be more personalized these days.
Exactly. We're already seeing a shift towards personalized marketing. And AI video tools like DID and Descript can take that to a whole new level.
Right.
Imagine receiving a video message from your favorite celebrity, endorsing a product that's specifically tailored to your interests.
That would definitely catch my attention.
Right.
But with all this talk of personalized marketing, we have to acknowledge the potential downsides.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like data privacy concerns.
Of course.
It's a balancing act between using this technology effectively and protecting user information.
Absolutely. It's crucial for companies to be transparent about how they use data.
Right.
And to give users control over their own information.
Yeah.
This technology is really powerful, so we need to make sure it's being used responsibly.
So we've talked about education and marketing, but what about other industries? Where else do you see AI video creation having a big impact?
Well, one area that's particularly interesting is internal communications within companies.
Okay.
Instead of sending long emails or text-based memos, imagine being able to quickly create engaging video updates for employees.
Right.
It could be a much more effective way to communicate, especially in today's remote work environment.
That's a really interesting point. A video message could be much more personal and engaging than just reading an email.
Exactly. And with tools like DID, you wouldn't even need to be on camera yourself.
Oh, wow.
You could use an avatar to deliver the message, which could be helpful for people who aren't comfortable being on video.
That makes a lot of sense. So we've talked about some of the potential benefits of AI video creation.
We have.
But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the practical side of things.
Oh.
what are some real-world examples of how DID and Descript are being used right now?
We've already touched on a few examples, but let's get even more specific. DID is being used by companies to create everything from onboarding videos for new employees to explainer videos for complex products.
Okay.
They're also using it to personalize customer service interactions.
I hadn't thought about using it for customer service. That's a really interesting application.
Imagine receiving a personalized video message from a customer service rep.
Yeah.
Instead of just getting a generic email response,
Right.
it could make a huge difference in how customers perceive a brand.
That's a really good point. It could definitely make the experience feel much more personal and human. What about Descript? How are companies using that tool?
Descript is really popular with content creators of all kinds. YouTubers are using it to edit their videos more efficiently.
Right.
Podcasters are using it to create video versions of their shows. And educators are using it to create online courses. It's also being used by businesses to create internal training materials and marketing videos.
It seems like these tools are really versatile and can be adapted to a lot of different use cases.
Absolutely. And as the technology continues to improve, we're only going to see more and more creative applications.
It's exciting to think about all the possibilities, but before we get too carried away, I think it's important to bring our focus back to the specific needs of our listener.
Okay.
Since you're exploring this topic, we want to make sure you have all the information you need to make an informed decision.
That's a great point. It's easy to get lost in all the exciting possibilities, but ultimately the best tool for you is the one that best meets your specific requirements.
Exactly. So let's take a moment to consider what those requirements might be. Are you primarily looking for a tool to help you create quick and easy videos from images or text? Or do you need something more robust for editing and collaborating on more complex projects?
And what's your budget? Both the ID and Descript offer free trials and a range of pricing options, so it's worth comparing those to see what fits within your financial constraints.
Once you have a clearer sense of your needs and priorities, you can start to narrow down your choices and explore the tools that best align with your goals.
And don't forget about the resources you provided for this deep dive.
Right.
Those resources will give you a much deeper understanding of the features, benefits, and limitations of each tool.
All right, so we've talked about the practical applications of DID and Descript, and we've encouraged you to think about your own specific needs. Now, I want to shift gears again and talk about something that I find particularly fascinating, the creative potential of AI video creation.
Oh, okay. I'm intrigued. What creative possibilities are you most excited about?
Well, I think the ability to generate realistic avatars and bring still images to life opens up a whole new world of storytelling. Imagine being able to create animated versions of historical figures or bring fictional characters to life in a way that feels incredibly real.
That's a fantastic point. It's like having an entire cast of virtual actors at your disposal.
Right.
As the technology continues to improve, the level of realism and emotional depth that these avatars can convey will only become more profound.
It's incredible, isn't it? It makes you wonder what the future of filmmaking and entertainment will look like.
It does.
Will we see a rise in interactive films where viewers can choose their own adventure?
Oh, wow.
Will we have virtual concerts featuring holographic performers that look and sound indistinguishable from the real thing?
Those are some really interesting questions. And it's not just limited to entertainment either. AI video creation could also be used to create educational content that's much more engaging and immersive.
Imagine being able to step back in time and experience historical events firsthand through virtual reality, or being able to explore the human body from the inside out. The possibilities are really endless.
It really does feel like we're on the verge of a new era of storytelling and content creation.
I completely agree. Now, as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to leave you with something to think about. With AI video creation becoming increasingly sophisticated and accessible, what kind of stories will you tell? What kind of impact do you want to make with this technology?
Those are great questions to ponder. We've explored a lot of ground in this second part of our deep dive. We've talked about the